With the new year, we are ready to begin the new year of session records review, the 2021 year. We'll be following the same method as we did last year once COVID began. Clerks will make a PDF of their records and complete both the checklist and the review forms and send those PDFs to me or to Sandra. And once reviewed, we will send you a sheet with a stamp on it, and that sheet can be inserted into your session minute book. There were a number of churches that did have their records reviewed. I thank you for doing that. Those churches that still need to submit their records from last year will do that as well this year. So they'll need to complete a review for 2 years. And please remember that this is a requirement under the Constitution of our church. Statistical reporting is fully underway. Clerks of session, please be taking care of that really soon. We need 100% reporting this year. We accomplished that last year, yay, and we want to do that again this year. There's only 1 week remaining to complete that task, and if you're having difficulties with it, please contact me or Sandra in the next few days. By the time we hit midweek this next week, if we aren't seeing yours underway, we'll be contacting you and asking you how we might help you to accomplish that. But please don't wait for us to call if you're having a difficulty. It is a requirement of the General Assembly, and it is a requirement for us. Remember that this is the way in which your per capita amount gets set. So if you don't complete the report, your per capita will reflect what you have previously paid. So please do make sure you get that statistical report in. I hope that you see in the packet that there is a bit of a flyer there about the Earth Care Group and Climate Change Task Force that has begun meeting. There is information. I urge you to read it and to share it with members of your church. There are also, in that same page on the packet, there are links to PCUSA resources that are ongoing and are useful even now. And we have hope that you'll be making plans for how your congregation will observe Earth Day and even Earth Sunday. So please follow those links and get involved. We would love to see that happen. Included in the packet is the annual Necrology report. There have been changes and corrections since the packet was issued. I have put those changes and corrections on the screen, and the minutes will reflect all of those changes. The Paycheck Protection Program loans for round 2 are being received by your local lender now, and congregations participating in the program are reminded that all loans by a church must be approved by the Presbytery, and the approval process for these loans is really simple. When you submit your application to your bank, at the same time, submit a copy of that application to us. And we remind you that those who had PPP round 1, we need a copy of your forgiveness letter in order to clear that loan from against your church. So please send us that information, and please make sure that you are applying for that PPP round 2. We do know of congregations that have already received that loan. And also our synod, and you'll see this on the information page in our packet today, our synod is sponsoring an event with Todd Bolzinger. He wrote the book Canoeing the Mountains, and his most recent book is Tempered Resilience. It's a book that we will be using this year as we reflect and hold conversations about leadership. All are welcome to participate in the synod event. In fact, it's hoped that every pastor and at least one ruling elder from each church will participate. It will be on August the 27th from 3 to 4:30. It'll be on Zoom. And as registration opens, we will keep you informed, but please do hold that date. Excited to announce that today we turn to the next step on our map for ministry as we consider the topic of reconciliation. And so we will be holding our first discussion and look at reconciliation in today's assembly. And finally, as a last note, just a plug for our Tuesday Together events. We have been holding these events every Tuesday at 10 and at 3. We've been doing this since last March. All are welcome. Yes, yes, all. We would love for you to join us. And moderator, I believe that does conclude my report.